Did you know that by revealing a weakness in your case, not only can you boost your credibility, but likely increase the value of the case? Come join me as I share with you this great information. Hi, I'm Jerry Oginski. I'm a New York medical malpractice and personal injury trial attorney practicing law here in the state of New York. During the course of negotiating with the defense attorney, it is quite often that we're going to have to admit a weakness in your case. You know why? Because they're going to know what the weaknesses are anyway. And if we come right out and tell them what our weaknesses are, we will gain credibility because they will now acknowledge that we recognize that there's a weakness. But at the same time, it's also going to help us boost our credibility and boost the value of your case. Do you know why? Because now we're going to offset that weakness with the strengths in your case. Once we accept and acknowledge that there's a weakness in the case, now we can go ahead and use the strengths of your case to boost the value of your case. And if we were not going to accept the responsibility of a major weakness in the case, not only would it look bad to us, but the defense would keep arguing with us that we do have a significant weakness, and as a result of that, it would make our case weaker and destroy our credibility and the value of our case. Now, there are many different strategies that we can use to try and negotiate, but accepting and acknowledging that there is a weakness in the case simply means, okay, we recognize it's there, now let's focus on the strengths of the case and explain to you exactly why this particular case has this particular value. And by doing that, not only do you gain more credibility with your adversary, but when you're negotiating with the judge as well, you also gain credibility as well. So that's why I share with you that during the course of negotiation, sometimes admitting a weakness, acknowledging it, and then moving on to discuss the strengths is a much better tactic and strategy than simply ignoring and pretending that the weakness never occurred. So why do I share this great information with you? I share it with you just to give you an insight and an understanding into what goes on in the negotiation process in cases involving medical malpractice, in cases involving accidents, and even wrongful death here in the state of New York. You know, I recognize you're watching this because you probably have questions or concerns about your own particular matter. Well, if your matter happened here in New York and you do have legal questions, what I encourage you to do is pick up the phone and call me. This is something I do every single day, and I welcome your call. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at jerry, G-E-R-R-Y, at oginski-law.com. That's it for today's quick video. I'm Jerry Oginski coming to you from New York. Have a wonderful day.